Hello, my friends, and good morning. I'm Gregory. This is 1 in 20 D&D, and you're watching another DnDaily. This is DnDaily number 32, actually. So, it is a gorgeous sunny day outside. I'm thrilled to be recording this video today. I'm just feeling a lot better than I have been for the last couple days, so try to be a little more upbeat and share my thoughts on this fine day about role-playing games and Dungeons and Dragons and whatever comes to mind for today's vlog. So, first and foremost, some cool thing happening as we speak. If you are familiar with the gentleman Matthew Colville, he has done for some time some pretty awesome videos that you can watch on YouTube about all sorts of different things. He has some gameplay stuff that he's done. I haven't watched much of those. What I have watched is a lot of his sort of thoughts and commentary about gaming in general. And he's put some really fantastic videos out there. He's a charming and interesting guy, and I like the way he puts and edits his stuff together for sure. Anyway, he did a Kickstarter sometime last year, I believe, and basically crowdfunded his ability to put out live play games for you with some really top-notch production where he's got, great cameras, good lighting, a good table setup, and so forth. And he set up his, he's got his players together, and he just recently launched this new show. And they're doing, I think they're streaming on Twitch on 2 different channels, actually. And then they're also going to post, I like to watch stuff on YouTube generally, if I can. That's just my preferred platform. Obviously, I'm using it here to record these videos and post these videos for you. So, I prefer to watch stuff on YouTube, but I also use Twitch. So, if Twitch is your thing, of course you can watch it there. And I guess the way I understood it from what he described is one channel is sort of their main channel where they're showing their beautiful faces and the story gameplay with some inserts of maps and so forth. And the other channel is actually just like an overhead view camera and just the strategy cameras, let's call them, which I think is super cool. He said in just the beginning of episode 1, he mentioned, I haven't even watched the whole episode 1, but I'm fascinated by it already. He said that he tends to run a more strategic game, which I think is super cool. That's how I tend to think as well. Like I've said, I've played Dungeons and Dragons for years and years and years. Literally 35 years or something. And I also have played tabletop games like Warhammer Fantasy Battle, Warhammer 40K, and such. So I have a sense of tabletop gaming as well as a sense of role-playing games, and I really tend to like where the two kind of intersect. So for me, I love having a battle map out. I love seeing the maneuvering of the players and the NPCs and monsters and so forth. How do you manipulate the battlefield? How do you maneuver around the battlefield? How do you use the battlefield to your advantage and hopefully your enemy's disadvantage? That stuff fascinates me. So I'm really curious. I'm going to have to try to catch 1 or 2 of their games live, or maybe I'll go on their Twitch and see if I can watch some of the past games just to see what it looks like. I'm really excited to go and dig into that and check it out. So the series is called The Chain, I think. I think that's what their series name is going to be, The Chain. That's like their mercenary group is how I understand it from the intro that I've seen so far, just the first, 30 minutes or whatever of the episode 1. I'm totally hooked. I think it's going to be awesome. Again, I think he's a very fascinating individual to listen to. That's just my personal opinion. So I'm curious to see how he runs a game, what it's really like at the table, because I just want to learn. I want to become a better DM. And so by listening to DMs out there that I respect, and maybe try to glean some of their techniques and insights and the maybe not mannerisms. I don't want to imitate anyone, but I certainly want to learn how they approach the game. So I'm fascinated. I'm thrilled to know that I'm not the only one that likes doing tactical games and has a sort of a technical approach to the battle mat and the gameplay. So super excited to watch that. I believe there's like 3 episodes that they've done so far, so I'm thrilled to get in and check that out. I've also been of course, as I've said, I'm just loving the Adventure Zone. It cracks me up. I used it over the last couple days to sort of lift my spirits when I wasn't feeling 100%, and man, it's just so good to laugh and feel good. And hey, I thought this morning when I was getting up, I would share a tip for gamers. So gamers, if you're playing games, whether you're playing role-playing games, video games, whatever it is, and just in general in life, this is something that will definitely help you. You've probably heard it before, so maybe I'm sort of just beating something, I hate that term, but whatever, beating a dead horse. But I don't mean to do that. I just really want to remind you all, because I need to remind myself all the time, drink water. Drink water. When you're at a table playing, it's fun, especially as adults. It's fun to have an adult beverage and share some laughs and all that. And for years and years, I would be drinking too much soda while playing a game, whether it's video games or tabletop games, role-playing games, etc. And that's fine and good, and if that's your thing, do it. I've stopped drinking soda altogether now, which was huge for me. That's just me. I needed to do that for myself. I do drink some coffee here and there, decaf, with only a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of like coconut sugar or xylitol or something like this. So I'm doing my best to get away from sugar and sugary drinks and all that and drinking more water. But even if you're still drinking all that stuff, that's fine. Just mix it up once in a while. Just like have one glass of water during the game. Have the water there so that, like, if you get a dry throat, you're doing your voice, whatever, you're straining your throat, you have water there to drink. And if you're playing video games or if you're watching games, like you're watching Critical Role or whatever, that's a 4-hour game if you're watching it live. Those sessions are long. Please, please, please drink water while you're watching the game. Have a scotch and a water side by side. Have a Coca-Cola and a water side by side and drink them both. All right, enough harping. I'm not here to proselytize or stand on a soapbox. I just wanted to remind you all, because I need to remind myself all the time, to drink more water. So that's my tip for the day. And maybe I'll start doing tips for the day. I have no idea. This is all so new. But I am thrilled because I'm getting super close. I set a goal for myself that from January 17th for 30 days, I would post a video every single day. And this is DnDaily number 32. So I guess I've done that. However, it is not in fact February 17th yet. So I'm basically, in my mind, from January 17th to February 17th, I wanted to post a video every day. And I'm intending to do it for the rest of the year as well. So, assuming that everything goes smoothly, I won't miss a single day for the rest of the year. And man, I'm just stoked to have that, to be on track for that. So you can guarantee for the next 3 days, I've got videos coming your way. And tonight is a very important night for me. It's Thursday, so I would love to watch Critical Role, and maybe I will. However, I have set a goal to myself to edit my next video tonight. I have been very busy this week and have not gotten to it. between gaming and other stuff. Tonight, it's going to happen. So, you better believe this weekend I'm going to have, at the very least, I'm going to have Battletech video coming out in the next few days. I'm going to try to get another D&D game out in the next few days from our Agic series. I might get Lost Minds, our first session from that, done. I will get a few of those done in the next few days. I'm going to make a huge push over the next couple days to get lots and lots of editing done. That is my promise. Anyway, enough of me, enough of my bull crap and all this silliness. I appreciate you guys. Hey, like, subscribe, stay tuned. I got lots more fun stuff coming your way. Remember to drink water when you're at the table and keep rolling 20s.